Dear students, I hope you are all well. Now today we will complete the text Strong Roots. The last two paragraphs we will read today and we will complete this text. We read that how Kalam recounts his childhood, his relation with his parents, his deep regard for his parents, how his father molded his religious belief, his everyday visit to the mosque, and the valuable conversation between him and his father in his childhood, and how his father impressed him, how he was very much impressed by the advice of his father. And today we will now continue the last but one paragraph. Now let's come to page number 49. Well, now I am starting. I remember my father starting his day at 4 a.m. by reading the namaz before dawn. So this was his everyday activity. After the namaz, he used to walk down to a small coconut grove we owned. They owned a small coconut grove, and Kalam's father would go there every day after reading the namaz at dawn. About 4 miles from our home. Now the coconut grove was about 4 miles from their home. Now this is important for your objective type question. How far it was? It was 4 miles from their home. He would return with about a dozen coconuts tied together, thrown over his shoulder, and only then would he have his breakfast. So every day he would return with about a dozen coconuts and he would carry it himself, and then only he would have his breakfast. This remained his routine even when he was in his late 60s. So this routine his father followed throughout his life, even when he was in his late 60s, that means 67, 68 or 69, he followed this routine. And so you see how his father used to read namaz every day. This was his daily activity. And Kalam, he remembers this activity here. Now come to the next paragraph and last paragraph of this text. I have throughout my life tried to emulate my father in my own world of science and technology. You know, Kalam was a famous scientist, and he pioneered aerospace engineering, and so here he says that, but throughout his life he tried to emulate. Emulate here means tried to imitate. He was very eager to follow his father, and so throughout his life he here says that he tried to imitate his father in his own world of science and technology. His father's world was not science and technology, but he tried to follow the advice he got from his father in his world of science and technology. I have endeavored to understand the fundamental truths revealed to me by my father and feel convinced that there exists a divine power that can lift one up from confusion, misery, melancholy, and failure, and guide one to one's true place. Now he says that he has endeavored means tried to understand the fundamental truths, the basic truths revealed to me by my father, which his father told him and which he came to know from his father, the basic truths of life. And he feel convinced, he is sure that there exists a divine power. What is divine power? This is that power of God. There exists a divine power that can lift one up. That means that can support one from confusion, misery, melancholy, and failure. And now these 4 conditions of life are expressed by Kalam here, there may come confusion, misery, melancholy and failure in everybody's life, and how a divine power can lift a man up from this type of these types of mentality. And so he followed, he got all this advice from his father, and he also sure about it. Now, and guide one to one's true place, that divine power, it can be a true guidance to our own place, to our place. And once an individual severs his emotional and physical bond means bondage, he is on the road to freedom, happiness and peace of mind. This is true of all religions, and he also learnt it in his childhood, that once an individual separates himself from emotional and physical bond. Emotional, and we are tied to this earth by emotional and physical bond, and he is sure that if an individual can separate himself from this emotional and physical bondage, he can go to the path of freedom, happiness and peace of mind. He can achieve peace of mind, he can achieve freedom, true freedom. And this is what he learned from his father and from his religious belief. And so this, though he was a great scientist, and though he was a pioneer in space program, and here we see how his mind was molded by his father, by the beliefs, religious beliefs in his childhood. Now here this text ends, but this is only the first chapter of Wings of Fire, and if you want to learn more, you will have to read the autobiography Wings of Fire. And now for the purpose of your exam, I tell you to read the summary given at the end of your book, and it is also helpful to understand the whole piece. And you come to page number 101, summary of this piece. What you learn from this text, from this portion of autobiography. Well, page number 101, strong roots. Dr. Kalam presents us a pen picture of his childhood in the island town of Rameswaram at Tamil Nadu. Pen picture, that means picture written by pen, that means description. And so here we find in his childhood in his island town of Rameswaram, Tamil Nadu, in a nostalgic vein. That means he feels yearning for his past. This is called nostalgia. In a nostalgic mood, he describes the simple life in his household. His lifestyle was simple, but it was a well-to-do family, so there was no lack of anything, but there was no luxury also. And so here he spent a simple life. You see, you have read. The author presents a heartwarming picture of communal harmony in his native town. Communal harmony, because there lived both Hindu and Muslims, and they all lived in a very friendly manner, amicably. And so this is communal harmony is also found here. He recalls, that means remembers, how he started developing his spiritual belief and outlook under the influence of his father. How he started developing his spiritual belief, spiritual, that means religious belief and outlook, view, under the influence of his father. His father influenced him in this regard very much, to mold to shape his religious belief and outlook. The narrative reveals the deep respect the author had for his parents. You must have noticed this. He mentions his father and mother, and the way he writes this, you can surely feel that he respected his parents very much, and he was also very affectionate to his father. And the affectionate experience of his childhood went into molding his character and attitude in a later life. what he received in his childhood, this had deep impact in his later life when he grew up and when he became a scientist. While being the architect of the most advanced scientific programs in space research, Dr. Kalam remained firm in his spiritual convictions throughout his life. We know him as the architect of most advanced scientific programs in space research. We know Kalam in this way, but here after reading this text you can also understand, you can realize how he remained firm in his spiritual convictions, in his religious belief. He also remained firm throughout his life. Now showing here you see, find a very beautiful paint picture of Kalam's childhood and how his attitude was developed, how his attitude was shaped, how his religious belief was influenced by his father. And so you will write it down. For the purpose of examination you will have to learn all the details, all the minute details in this text, such as Paxmi Lakshmana Sastri. And when you write this name, you should observe, you should maintain the spelling used in this book. You should not write Laxmana. The spelling should be followed what the writer uses here. Now for the purpose of answering, there are one objective type question, short answer type question, and so you will read the whole piece again and then you will try to answer the questions. Well, let me stop here today. Now in this whole piece, what do you actually learn, you will also have to understand what Kalam wants to present here to us, and then you will follow all the minute detail, all the very short description, and you will also follow how much marks is given. Because if it is 1 mark question, you will have to write in one sentence. If you have 5 marks question, the same question should be answered differently. Well, now maintain this and you should follow the word limit and try to answer. Now I stop here today, and you all remain fit and healthy, and thanks to all for listening to my class, listening to my teaching so long.